I thought I'd do a video on the world's biggest and smallest ever measured triangles. I'll re-say that. The world's biggest and smallest triangles which have been measured by humans, okay? In the world we can see, down to the level of atoms, which are pretty tiny. The world's biggest and smallest triangles which have been measured. Okay, I saw an astronomy program in the October break, and it mentioned the world's biggest, which gave me the idea. So, the water molecule is the world's smallest. Okay, you have the two hydrogens joined to an oxygen. The bond lengths are 95.75 picometers and the angle is 104.5 degrees, okay? And if you use the cosine rule, a squared, that side squared equals b squared plus c squared plus 2bc cos theta, which is the angle here. So if you put those through, it comes out at, this length comes out at 95.75 picometers as well, so it's actually an equilateral triangle. But although the water molecule is actually V-shaped, if you put a bar across here, it becomes a triangle. So it's kind of a triangle. It forms a triangle-shaped structure, but the V is visible. Only the V is actually visible. So yeah, this is the world's smallest triangle, I would say, that's ever been measured. 1 picometer equals 10 to the minus 12 meters. 1 nanometer is 10 to the minus 9, as I mentioned in the videos in various sizes. Hydrogen atom has a radii of 0.5 angstroms, okay? 1 angstrom equals 10 to the minus 10 meters. So these are, I think there was a bit more here. So 1 picometer equals 10 to the minus 12 meters. 100 picometers is approximately is about 10 to the minus 10 meters. It's 100 times bigger than that. Okay, so 95.75 picometers is approximately 10 to the minus 10 meters. So it's about the bonds, oxygen hydrogen bonds, are approximately the length of a hydrogen atom radii. Okay, hydrogen atom roughly. Okay, approximately. So that's the world's smallest. The world's biggest, when you look at the cosmic microwave background radiation, about 13 billion light years ago, 13 to 14 billion light years, which is the remnants of the Big Bang. This number of light years, 10 to the 10 power 9 light years, okay, 13.8 times 10 to the 9. Okay, which is what a billion is, okay? So scientists a few years ago wanted to measure whether the universe was flat or curved. In a triangle, the angles add up to 180 degrees in flat space, but in curved space they add up to greater than 180 degrees. So when they took a spot of the cosmic microwave background radiation and measured a spot like this, and they measured the diameter across it, and then they took, so that would be the spot here, and then they measured the distance to Earth as being the two other sides of the triangle. They end up with a very long, thin triangle, which is 13.8 times 10 to the power 9 light years long, okay, with a small angle at the base of it. And when they added the angles, the sum of the angles up, it came to 180 degrees, okay? It came to 180 degrees, which meant the universe is flat and therefore infinite. Okay, if it had been if it was a curved universe, these would be greater than 180, which means it must be a finite universe. It must be a ball or something, a sphere. But they actually found it was flat because this was 180 degrees. So Euclid is correct. So it's infinite. So so this triangle that was drawn to the cosmic microwave background radiation, which goes back this far, is the world's biggest ever drawn triangle. It is a very, very long, very thin triangle in comparison to a water molecule, which is rather smaller. Okay? So that's the world's biggest and smallest triangles. Okay?